Hello everyone, Grandmaster Stitch here and welcome back to the Citadel for a brand new playthrough. This is one that I am super excited about doing. I'm going to be doing the first Blackfyre Rebellion, playing as Daemon Blackfyre. This is one of my favourite time periods from the Song of Ice and Fire books. I absolutely love this whole time period. There's some amazing characters in this bookmark, some great warriors, a lot of conflict. The Targaryens are probably at their highest. There's obviously no dragons by this point, but it's still a really epic time period. So for anyone who doesn't know much about the Blackfyre Rebellion or doesn't know anything about it at all, I'm going to give you a quick history lesson like we did in the Aegor the Cruel episode. But for those of you who do know about the Blackfyres and you don't want to hear all this again, obviously just skip past it to when we start the gameplay. So guys, here we go with a quick Blackfyre history lesson. The Blackfyre Rebellion was between King Daeron the Good Targaryen and Daemon Blackfyre, his bastard brother. It all begins with King Aegon IV, known as Aegon the Unworthy, quite possibly the worst Targaryen king to ever rule the Seven Kingdoms. He was incredibly lustful and fathered a huge amount of bastards on a huge amount of different women, both high and lowborn. Among them was Daemon Blackfyre, who at the age of 12 he knighted and granted Blackfyre the Targaryen Valyrian steel sword, which was always the sword of the king. Many people seeing this as Aegon IV stating that Daemon was his true heir. He only had one legitimate son, Daemon the Good, yet on his deathbed he did probably his worst act as king and legitimized all of his bastards, known as the Great Bastards. Among them were Daemon Blackfyre, Bloodraven, Bittersteel and Shaera Seastar. Bloodraven and Bittersteel had a bitter rivalry. Their mothers had both been mistresses of Aegon IV. Bloodraven being half Blackwood and Bittersteel being half Bracken, two houses from the Riverlands that absolutely despise each other. They both were in love with their half-sister Shaera Seastar too, adding more tension to their relationship. When Daemon was legitimized, he took the name Daemon Blackfyre after the sword. He took the reverse colours of the House Targaryen for his sigil, a black dragon on red. He was an amazing warrior, one of the best in Westerosi history, and was apparently the spitting image of Aegon the Conqueror. His brother and true heir, Daemon the Good, however, was no warrior at all. This, along with the fact that Daemon was granted the sword Blackfyre and was the favourite of Aegon IV's sons, led many in the kingdoms to believe he should be the rightful king, none more than his half-brother Bittersteel, so it was only a matter of time until Daemon Blackfyre crowned himself king and started the first Blackfyre Rebellion. It split the realm completely in half and caused years of conflict where 4 more Blackfyre Rebellions would kick off throughout the years, until a young Barristan Selmy would kill the last Blackfyre male, Meleys the Monstrous, in the 5th Rebellion. There could, however, depending on your thoughts on a certain character in A Dance with Dragons, be a 6th rebellion taking place right now. Okay guys, so hopefully you learnt something new there if you didn't know about them. If not, hopefully you enjoyed it again, or hopefully, yeah, we're just going to get straight into this playthrough. So yeah, we're going to be playing as Daemon Blackfyre. So here we go. Although bastard-born, I am Targaryen on both sides. Seeing this, my father, King Aegon IV, legitimized me in addition to bestowing upon me the Blackfyre, the sword of Targaryen kings. Rumours abound that my half-brother, King Daeron II, is the bastard of my uncle Aemon the Dragon Knight, making me the rightful heir to the Iron Throne. I will claim what is mine. Okay, so like I said, obviously in the quick history recap, he was maybe like pushed towards doing this by his half-brother Bittersteel, another awesome warrior character. So we've got our main force up here at Harrenhal. So like with the Aegor the Cruel, I'm going to do with this playthrough, so it's a bit more of a what-if scenario. So hopefully if we win this rebellion, it'll be more of a what-if and we can shape the realm in the way that we think Daemon Blackfyre would have done. It'll be awesome alternate history, hopefully. Well, that's the plan anyway, guys, but obviously we have a lot of the realm who have stood up for us. It seems to be a lot of the, not minor lords, but the Lord Paramount seemed to stay loyal, say like the Lannisters or the Tullys or the Arryns, and then it was like secondary powerful kingdoms like in the Westlands, the Reynes, who joined them. So probably vying, thinking, oh, if Daemon wins this, I might be crowned like the Lord Paramount of the Westerlands. You seem to get a lot of that. Like in the Riverlands, look, we've got Harrenhal's joined us, and obviously we've got the Brackens because Bittersteel is a Bracken. Well, a Bracken bastard. Let's just get all the important characters signed up. The Freys have also joined us. There's no surprise there. We know what the Freys are like. the north. The Starks don't really get involved in this sort of thing. They never ever do. It's very rare the Starks get involved with the politics of the south. They tend to keep themselves to themselves. So here's our half-brother, King Daeron the Good, but he is sitting on our throne, which is rightfully ours. His son, Prince Baelor Breaksphere, who is in the Dunk and Egg novels, if you've read those. If you've not, I highly recommend you do. They're great little short stories which act as prequels to the story, and they will teach you a lot about the Blackfyre Rebellions as well, which is awesome. Oh, we've got the high towers on our side as well, which is pretty cool. I'll make them important. We will remember who stick up first. Obviously, the peaks stick up for the Blackfyres, as you'll learn in the Dunk and Egg books. The peaks are a massive Blackfyre loyalists. We've also got, who we've got up here? House Ambrose have sided with us. We've got quite a lot. As you can see, that this really did divide the realm. Bame's fort, that's Daemon's fort. We've got a hell of a lot of kids. So we're 25 and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 children by the age of 25. That is insane. Right, so we're a skilled commander, an inspiring leader, an aggressive leader. We're attractive, strong, a knight, legitimized bastard, a formidable fighter, a rebel leader, gregarious, brave, honourable, and ambitious. We've got a 31 martial, which is insane. So we're obviously going to go with war for our focus to make us even better. And our ambition is obviously to see our house rule from the Iron Throne. So yeah, we've got a lot of siblings, as you can see, as we went over all of the great bastards born by Aegon the Unworthy. There is a hell of a lot of them. This is Shiera Seastar, who is the one who Bloodraven and Bittersteel have like an even more bitter rivalry over her because they're both in love with her. So, right. Let's see if we can marry off some of our sons here and daughters, just to get a couple more marriage ties with some of the houses that probably haven't joined in yet. That way we can get more allies, hopefully. So let's go for the Royces, say, in the Vale, because they're obviously quite a powerful house. So if we can get them to... Oh, it doesn't look like they're going to be interested, though. Can we arrange a betrothal with? Yes, so the heir is 11. We'll marry him to Princess Daenerys of the Blackfyre host. There we go. And they will say yes to that. So hopefully we'll get them on our side. Shall we see if we can sway the North to our cause? I suppose we could if... Oh, he doesn't have any children. That's a shame. He does have some siblings. So I'm guessing, yeah, he's the heir to the Kingdom of the North and he does have children. So Rodwell Stark. Let's see if we can arrange a marriage with Rodwell Stark. We've got our mother. No, we don't really want to do that. No, not really. We haven't got anyone young enough. We'll leave the Starks to do their own thing then. What other powerful houses do we have down south? The Ironwoods are on our side anyway. What about the Danes? That could be interesting. Ahaha. Edric Dane, 8 years old. Perfect. Let's arrange a betrothal with him. Rainy, she's only, well, she's 0 years old, but he will accept. It'd be good to get the Danes, get a bit more of Dawn on our side, because most of Dawn are going to be loyal to Daeron, as he is obviously married to the Princess of Dawn. And then his sister is married to the Prince of Dawn. So, what about the Tarleys? Could we get the Tarleys on our side? Do the Tarleys have any children? There's his heir, and then his heir. We need to find some princesses that we can marry off our family too. The Crakehalls are on our side. That's cool. What about the Marbrands? They're quite a big family. Both got sons. We need to find some people to marry off our sons to. Aha, Pike. What about the Greyjoys? No. Does have a sister who is 13, so let's arrange a betrothal to her. We have Aemon, Prince of the Blackfyres. No, they'll say no to that. What about Aegon? No. Okay. Let's have a look. Have we got any more hanging about? Are the Vale actually involved? Yes, of course they are. The sisters have joined us though in the phrase, like I said. Let's have a look. Who could we betroth our heir to? Who's important? It's got to be someone fairly important that we can betroth him to in an important house. Who's the highest ranked one, actually? It would have been easier if I just did that in the first place. Lady of the Prince, she's too old, really. Oh, I don't think the Baratheons are involved, are they? No, they're not. Hopefully he's got a daughter or someone that we can get involved. He's the heir. He's got 3 sons, for goodness sake. And none of them got... Aha! This one's got a daughter. So let's arrange a betrothal between her and one of our younger sons, considering we've got a stupid amount of sons. Yes, there we go. Right. Let's play. Right. The best thing we can do is to try and take out as many of these small armies, because if you let them gather together on this playthrough, you'll get crushed by the loyalist forces. So we need to take out these smaller forces like these Tully forces and stop them from joining with the bigger forces. We need to stop them and try and get all these forces together as quickly as we can. There we go. So the Danes have accepted. So now we'll try and form an alliance. Let's send a gift. That'll hopefully change his mind. And now can we form an alliance? Yes. So there we go. We've got the Danes on our side, which is great news. The bloodline of House Blackfyre lays claims to traditional ancestral lands that must be reclaimed. Right, yeah, so we'll just get rid of a couple of these small Tully forces, like I said. Hopefully we'll hear back from a couple more of the betrothals that we've tried to set up. But we need to stop these from combining with the big Targaryen forces. So yeah, like I said, we need to get rid of these smaller armies. Awesome. The Danes have agreed to join us, which is great news. So can I ask them to aid us then yet? Ah, they're already against us, which is a shame. Okay, they rejected that. Okay, yes, he's accepted. That is awesome. Can we form an alliance? Yes, so hopefully the Stormlands will join us, as they are not involved, and that'll be a massive help if we can get this whole region to join us. Right, so we took out that Tully army. Let's take out this other Tully army quickly. Yes, the Baratheons have accepted our alliance, so let's call them into the war to claim the Iron Throne. Let's get these men to take out this Tully force. Right, so I want us to lead the centre. I want Aegor Bittersteel to lead the right. And where's Fireball? I definitely want... Oh, no, but we've also got Bertrand of Crakehall. He's pretty awesome as well. He's a formidable fire. We'll go for him then. But I did want Fireball involved as well, if I was honest. But okay, this is a whole mess around the Riverlands. I want to try and sweep up these Riverland forces so that they join us. A lot of our forces will get wiped out by the Loyalists. That's the only problem. Like, we've got all the high towers forming up down here, but then you've got all the Tyrell army that's going to take them on. And you've got the Ironwoods joining up here, but you'll have the Dornish who will want to take them out. So it's a bit of a pain. But there we go. We've smashed 2 Tully forces now. The Wents are obviously going to join us from Harrenhal. Let's quickly fly over here and take out these other Tully forces and hopefully get these Bracken and Went and Frey units to join us. Oh, and we've also got House Shawnee as well joining us. Is that how you say that? House Shawnee? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. There's an 8,000 strong Tully army here. It's the main Tully host, so if we can crush them, that is great. It stops all the reinforcements from here. Yeah, we'll set the Crown Focus there for now. But we're winning at the moment. But yeah, we need to get all these... Where are those Brackens going? They need to come and join us. We have got the Harrenhal army attached to us, though, which is awesome news. But hopefully, yeah, some of these others will join to us. We need to go and get to that Tully force before it moves along too far. Right, okay. It's time to choose how I want to educate my son, Prince Aenys. Right, so what's he good at? I mean, he's pretty much spread out along them. Let's educate him at court. I'll spend heavily, obviously, because we want to get the best that we can for him. Let's assign a guardian to him. Yep, you will do. Yes, awesome. We've caught up with this 10,000 strong Tully army, so we can smash that and stop it from joining with the Targaryen forces. Should be an easy victory. Oh yeah, we've absolutely annihilated it. It has been ages since I felt so Invigorated by a battle. Every day our unit is moving as if connected by some unspoken bond. I exclaim eagerly one night on a high power of some kind. This is all you, my lord, one of my soldiers says, a look of genuine surprise on his face. You are right, modesty gets me nowhere. This is a team effort. You were separated from your men in the Chaos Battle and now find yourself in the midst of war. As you scan the field and try to rejoin your forces, you see Sir Hostin break through the enemy ranks and charge at you. Prepare to die, Tully Scum. That's right, run back to River Run. He didn't stand a chance. Daemon Blackfyre was one hell of a fighter, apparently, so I can't wait till Fire and Blood Part 2 comes out so that we can learn a little bit more about the Blackfyres. Travellers bring rumours of fire and blood from King's Landing. They say that the dragons live once more and that Princess Elena... Oh, crap. Targaryen is their master... Oh, no, so the Targaryens have got a dragon. That is not good news. Where the hell is that dragon come from? Right, that could absolutely crush us. I do think Daemon Targaryen would have been a good king, though. He was a decent person. He wasn't cruel or malicious like a lot of the Targaryen rebels and stuff over the years, so... Yeah, I do think he would have been a good king. But Daeron the Good was a good king as well. It's all down to Aegon the Unworthy, really, being a complete fool and messing all this up. Right, there we go. Crush that other Tully force. And then we're going to march down to King's Landing, as it looks like that's where most of our forces are going. We'll try and take the Iron Throne as quickly as possible. Right, let's march on King's Landing. And hopefully a lot of these forces, like the Went army, will join us on the way. That's a lot of men from the Harrenhal army. That is a big Lannister army also on the way. Sorry that I keep getting tongue-tied, guys. I do apologise. I get tongue-tied so easily. Right, have we not got a guardian for our oldest son? What's he good at? Wow, Marshall. Well, we'll thingy him ourselves as he is our heir. And then his sibling, he's also good at the same thing. So we'll assign a guardian for him. And we will go with Quentin Ball for him. And then, oh, she's a daughter, husband. Oh, so she's getting married to Bittersteel. Okay, so she's already betrothed to him. She's obviously been turned down. Right, okay. What's this guy good at? Oh, very... Okay. Let's assign a guardian. Let's have a look. Yes, you will do for this. Okay. Let's carry on our march to King's Landing. There's the Vale army, actually. Can we get to them and crush them to stop them joining up? It would be very useful if we could stop that Vale army. Victory in a small battle. Yes, we're going to take on the Vale army. That is perfect, so we can stop them joining forces. Wow, that's a big battle going on here, guys, between the Reynes and the Lannisters. And it looks like the Reynes and the Wents are going to win, which is perfect. So then they can join us at King's Landing. There's another big Vale army on its way, so I'm going to join forces with this Frey army. Right. Okay, a victory. Okay. I am the rightful ruler of the Seven Kings, and King's Landing is an integral part of the title. It should be mine. I know, we are going for it. Wow, this will be a close battle. I am a bit worried about this one, actually. Hopefully the Freys will join us. We are winning, though. No, what are you doing, Freys? Get over here and be... Thankfully, we've won it anyway, but they just completely abandoned us. Prince Daemon of the Blackfyre host. What is he got? Attractive? Oh, he's a homosexual. Okay. A dragon dream. Oh, yes, of course. This is the one from the Mystery Knight, isn't it? This is the Mystery Knight. And yes, he is hinted at being homosexual. Dragon dreams. Poor fighter. Mystic. Right. So what? He's good at seductory. What's... Be educated at court. I will spend highly. Did I already give him a guardian? I did, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Yes, I did. Right, yep, let's crash this Vale force. And now the Freys are deciding to join us. Better late than never, I suppose. Right, now let's march on down to King's Landing, because we've took out that other force. And we want to try and get our men together as quickly as possible. That Targaryen force is there, and it is a lot big. Well, slightly bigger than our force, so we could do with some of these guys deciding to join us a bit sharpish, please. No, that is a lot of men. Retreat. Can we retreat? I'm getting a bit worried now. That is a huge Tyrell force. I don't want to get anywhere. That is a massive, massive force, so got to be very careful. Where are my men? Up there. Right, let's go to Butterwell and well, we'll go to this small Arryn force here and hope that some people will join us there. Because that is a massive Targaryen force and a massive Reach/Vale force, whatever's going on there. We have got a big Stormlander force down here, though. So we have got a decent amount of men around, but none of them seem to be forming up together, which is very annoying. We need this Went army to join back to us and this Frey army. But yeah, we'll go crush this small Arryn force, as that should be fairly straightforward. Okay, Lord Butterwell has joined me. That's great news. Oh, another Lord has joined in. Please join your forces to mine. Great, a victory. So we are winning overall, but I'm just very wary of these big forces that are roaming around the Crown Lands/Reach area here in the middle. Got a big 13,000 there. We should have took them while we had the chance. Right, let's just get this small... Right, that Rain army's retreating. Hopefully they'll retreat towards us. Okay, so we'll carry on this siege for now. I really need to get these two armies to join us. It looks like the Rain army's going to join us and the Butterwell army, so that's good. This bloody Went army that's annoying me. There's a lot of men forming up in King's Landing. I'm a little bit worried about it. We'll just stay here. We are in a bad line of supply line, though, which is not great. Got the Sister Men army, though, coming to join us now. Not got a lot of men, but every man helps, doesn't it, at the end of the day? Oh, right, so the Baratheon Lord has died. That is a shame. But the new Baratheon Lord is still going to help us out, so that's perfectly fine. Yes, he's grown up to be a man of honour. That is awesome. Oh, another prince that needs educating. What's he good at? Oh, war, definitely. I want him groomed for command. I will spend highly. Yep, I'm his guardian already. Oh, and another one. Oh, my goodness. Shh, I want her to be good at numbers. Yes, I'll spend heavily. I'll get my money back once I take the crown. Move to this army here and join forces with them and the Crate Call army. The Hightower army is also here now. Right, is it maybe time now to march on King's Landing and see how we get on? Another son, what's he got at? He'll be educated at court. I'll spend highly. Right, 19,000 men. Let's march for King's Landing. We're just going to have to go for it and hope. Let's march to that Hightower army, actually. Right, I've got an important decision. Right, we'll try and join up with this Hightower force as quickly as possible, as that is one hell of a force there. Let's attack this Dornish force and hope that they all join us. March on King's Landing. That Hightower force will hopefully follow us down and give us some decent reinforcements so that we can win this battle. Oh, the Dornish have marched on by. That's perfect. Right, Hightowers, please get your arse over here to King's Landing. Freys, you do the same. Butterwells, you do the same. Crate Calls, do the same. Sistermen, the same. Baratheon, all of you get your asses up here to King's Landing so we can take it. We've got to take King's Landing. Oh no, and here comes the Targaryen army. Our army is stronger though, we're winning. And we've been joined by some reinforcements. Perfect. We've got to take King's Landing. The Hightowers are here. Yes, 30,000 men now. Absolutely perfect. Right. Don't you dare walk off, Butterwells. Stay here. Get all our forces here. Because that is a... Oh my god. 44,000 men there, Targaryens. That is not good. That army will... Oh, they've split up. I'm going to say that army would annihilate us if they... attacked us. I'm pretty worried. Where are they going to? They're taking out these smaller units. Okay. We need to siege the Red Keep as quickly as possible, considering a load of our men have now just decided to wander away. That 54,000 men. Oh my god. Right, they're all splitting up. We need to take one of these out, but I'm worried that if I move, the high towers may not come with me. Right, let's move there and attack that army. Come on, get there on time, please. Yes, we've got there, so hopefully we'll crush this army now. They're going to join in and we'll crush them as well, and that will hopefully give us a lot of score points and war points. Perfect. Oh no, 21,000, but if we can win this... Yes, then they'll get there and we should crush them as well. We should be able to win. Perfect. They all sort of stuttered in at the wrong time, so we've managed to crush each one of those massive forces. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So now what we want to do... Well, they're wandering off. But what we need to do really is chase some of these smaller forces down. So let's march on King's Landing and hopefully the other forces will follow us and we'll smash this Targaryen force once more. We've got to try and break all of these units while they're in a smaller force before they all join together. Awesome. Someone's joining us. Perfect. Oh no, that army is bigger than ours. Where are my reinforcements gone? That's annoying. Half the army, the Rains and everyone have just abandoned us at the worst possible moment. Could we still win this? The high towers are trying to get here. Come on, high towers. Come on, high towers. Hurry up and we can still win this if you get here just in time. Too late. Prepare to die, Tully scum. This will not end until one of us yields from injury. I quickly avoid his attacks. It's all over now. I accept. Back on your feet. Victory is mine, so we've took the Tully captive. But we have been crushed in this battle because the high towers decided to abandon us. Which is very, very annoying. Idiots. Very well, I should be merciful. He was quite a merciful chap. We've just lost a great amount of our forces, which is very annoying. Okay, someone else has joined in. That's great news. But I think for now... Oh, yeah, the high towers show up now, don't they? Now it's too flipping late. They are going to win, though, I think, which is good news. Oh, thank God for that. They did win. Right, we need to get our army back up there once that happens. But... I am going to end this episode here for now, guys, and we'll carry on the Blackfyre Rebellion in the next episode. Don't forget to check out our other playthroughs. We've got the Aegor the Cruel one going, the Stannis, and the Robb Stark one. So, yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy those ones. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and comment down below so we can chat Game of Thrones, Crusader Kings, or whatever else floats your boat. Hopefully I'll see you next time.